Alright guys, we're doing a test trial. I'm going for a spin. I'm gonna put some gas in my truck right now, and we're gonna record. Again, I'm gonna keep an eye on my coolant temperature sensor, on my temps, keep an eye on my oil pressure. So again, I got somebody following me just to make sure. Just want to experience, you know, how this vehicle is gonna ride, this truck is gonna ride. Last time I took this vehicle for a spin, the hood flew off because I didn't have it latched. That was my fault. But now we're gonna go for a spin. Now I got a hood scoop. It's gonna help me with the wind going through the radiator, and I got an electric fan, 16-inch there. 3000 CFM is what it's rated for. So this whole truck went bleh. The suspension, I gotta fix that. It's a leaf spring suspension right now, so, but I'll fix that. I got plans in the future to put a better rear end in the back so it won't blow. So right now we're gonna go to the gas station, and all I want is just to gotta get my vehicle used to driving. I pop started it. It's still cold. It's still running. It's at 176 anyway, so it's getting the hang of things. It's 176 on the temperature, so it's getting the hang of things. I had an issue with one of my spark plug wires, number 8. The issue with that one is it had a spring. You know how they had a metal heat shield in the spring? Well, I took the heat shields out and I forgot to take that one spring out. I thought I got them all, but it kept popping that plug wire out. So it was giving me a ticking noise like a valve, but it was basically a misfire. So took care of that, and it's gonna be a test today. That's what I'm doing. Got 2 cameras. I got somebody following me, and they got a camera, so we'll see how the footage comes out, because I want to be able to oil pressure is good so far. Just keeping an eye on it, that's all. Now the true test in Florida, Central Florida, that's where I'm located, is the lights. The traffic lights, they take too damn long. So this will test. This will let me know how well it's gonna do. Everybody can hear me? I'm just gonna take it easy, because I don't want to. It's loud enough, and I know the cops will be like, woo, looking at you. I don't want to get pulled over. I don't want to do stupid things on the road. I just want to test it out, drive it, and basically give myself the trust that I can take this to work, you know, back and forth. But I gotta do real things like go get some gas, drive it around. Temperature's good. Temperature staying like around 199. 203, it'll fluctuate back and forth. So, man, but it sounds good when you go through gears, man. Or when you're romping it, it sounds good. Yeah, oil pressure's good. Keeping an eye on it. This is my true first time venturing out. Yeah, it's loud. It's loud. I can hear it on this side. And the exhaust is coming out the other end on the passenger side, but I can hear it over here. Like, whoop. Oh yeah, feels good. Feels good to drive your vehicle. Vehicle shut off on me, so I don't know if it needs fuel but it's still doing its own fuel map curve. So, all right, we're gonna park her. Here we go. Get some fuel. Yeah. Alright guys, true test. Temperature's good, oil pressure's good. We're gonna take a couple more shots and we should be good to go. All it is just for me to feel confident taking my truck around. Temperature's going down the faster I go. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I'm not rumping it from a dead stop. That's how you kill transmissions. So, and then as you shift it, I baby it. I'm not gonna power shift it, because that's how you break the synchros. Also, the synchronizers in the transmission. You know what I mean? So. Alright, so we're gonna take a few spins. I just want to get some fuel. My fuel gauge is working, by the way, so I just had to give power to that and it's working, so I'm happy. I only put in 16 bucks of super, and guess what? Fuel gauge shows full. She had some fuel. She was half tank, so alright, so just looking around, looking for cops. I don't want cops to give me a hard time. Happened to see a Mustang. I didn't want to rev it just to get him going. I think the more I drive, the better I hear this exhaust, and it sounds way better. Way better. I need to lower this truck. This truck feels like a grasshopper. I gotta drop this thing because I felt like it was gonna tweak over. Go home, park it. We had a little fun. Feels good, runs good. Alright, oil pressure's going down a little low, so I gotta do something about that. Low enough to the point that I don't like. Hurt the engine. I think I might have. But it's the first one. I know what to do. I know what to do when I get another, if I were to do another LS build. This was just a practice run, that's all. A lot of speed bumps though, so I gotta go through that and deal with that. home. Gotta make it home quick. Got an issue with an oil pressure now. I don't know if it's the oil filter or Alright, made it home, guys. Alright, guys. Carlos over here again. So, took the vehicle for a spin. So, here it is. By the way, hood pins, they already installed, ready to go. So, and also my hood scoop. You can see there's air. There's a hole through there. That's the bottom of it. I'm gonna fix that up. The glue is already set. I'm just gonna put rivets now because I don't like the bolt setup. And I'm just gonna do rivets. I'm gonna rivet it down, and then if I want to do fiberglass, I'll do it later on. But right now, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna close the hood right now. All right, there's the hood pin. All right, done. One done. I can guarantee you, this is not gonna fly off. Good, beautiful, done. That's how I make sure my hood's not gonna fly off anymore. All right, so. I did hurry back home. I actually parked the vehicle the wrong way. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go spin it around because my low oil pressure was. So I gotta figure out what's going on with this low oil pressure. But overall, it did pretty good though. So it's good for 20 minutes. Something's going on with the oil pressure. I either gotta get a new oil filter because right now the one that's in there is small. So I'm gonna have to go with a bigger one. It calls for a big one also. So I'm gonna try that too. It could be flow issues. I left the cam in there. I did not change the cam bearings. So my guess, it's either the cam and the bearings are worn, so therefore giving me low oil pressure, or the pickup tube, the O-ring on the pickup tube, it's either not sealing tight. So in order for me to get in there, I gotta take the engine and lift it off, undo it from the transmission, lift it up, drop the oil pan, because the pickup tube is going to get in the way, and then there's also the cross member that's in the way. So I'm gonna have to lift the engine up little ways in order for me to make sure that O-ring is good, or maybe I may have to change the O-ring, get a better one. So if I try another one, that might work out. But I got to get that fixed because I don't want to take the vehicle far until I can say it's 100%. Now it's just minor things here and there, but I do have a low oil pressure. You know, it starts out at 43, 50 something, and then as the engine heats up, it gets lower and lower and lower, and then I was able to kind of take off and try to do a burnout, but it didn't work out. So more work. So now I got to figure out that way I can make this reliable. I want to make this reliable. So hey, we're all learning. We're all learning this together. We're all in this together learning. So I'm sharing what I'm going through. So, but I don't feel quite confident taking it to like my job or whatever, because that's like over 30 miles away. I just went over to like 5 miles total. Going to the gas station, come back, filled it up with super. You know, I only had half a tank, but it had the cheap gas. So I topped it up with super, and then when it goes low, I'm gonna get some octane booster and all that stuff and make it happen. But the oil pressure, I gotta make sure that's legit. So I'm gonna change an oil filter first, because I've heard oil filters can be an issue too. If I had the wrong oil filter in there, it may give me a low oil pressure. So I don't know if it's filling up too fast. I don't know if it's already picking up with debris. And so I bought extra filters, and I remember when I first changed the oil filter, it was flowing good, flowing beautiful. So it could be that it's already dumping a lot of stuff out there. So I'll do an oil change, go from there, get a better filter, take the vehicle out for a test drive, and then find out from that point on how she's gonna do, how my truck's gonna do. So hey guys, I'm just sharing what I'm going through or what I'm experiencing, and that way if you go through, I'm gonna share. Hey, it was the oil filter. Oh damn, it was the O-ring on the pickup. Cause you know that plate that goes on the camshaft also? I bought that brand new. That's brand spanking new, so I know it's not from there. But I'm also thinking it could be the camshaft and the bearings, they're worn. I never changed it. I left everything as it was. So I don't know if it's oil pressure from there or the sensor itself. So I'm gonna have to go through and, you know, do my checklist and just kind of go through it. And I'll throw another oil sensor to see if that's it. But I'm gonna start out with an oil filter, oil change and oil filter. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Until later, Carlos. See you later.